making a Mediterranean version, for the lack of the better term, shrimp cocktail. We're going to call them shrimp and crab martinis. You might have seen them at some of your favorite restaurants. We do a wonderful version of this, and I'm showing you all the secrets of it right now by using some mixed greens, boiling our shrimp, using some lump crab meat, variety of different things to make our aioli, which is an emulsification of emulsification of eggs and olive oil, adding in capers and garlic, fresh herbs, lemon, white wine vinegar. It's just going to be incredible. You're going to love this. So, to get started, all our ingredients are out here. I'm just going to show you what I did here for our little stock. Shrimp by themselves don't have a lot of flavor. They need to get a little help. And this is what we're just going to help them along the way. So, boiling some water and some white wine. We did some bay leaf, an Old Bay seasoning, or any type of fish seasoning. You'll find it right in the fish market. When you go to pick up your shrimp and your crab meat, you're just going to find this right there. Or ask them for some type of fish seasoning. Always find out what the fish purveyor's favorite is, and that's the way you really want to go. We have some celery and onions. Make that with your stock. Those are all in there already. Black peppercorns. Give it some more flavor. And that's been boiling. Get it on a nice rolling boil. So we're going to throw our shrimp in there so we can get those going. We're doing about 12 shrimp. We'll put 4 on each martini. You're going to serve 4 people with this today, and it's going to be great. So let's put our shrimp in there. These are U2126, and if you see or hear of any of those numbers, or you see them there and you're trying to figure out what that means, it means that's their size, 21 to 26 of these shrimp per pound. Now, we've all seen peeling shrimp. We've all peeled shrimp or deveined shrimp. You could even buy these peeled and deveined just like this. It costs you a little bit more, but it's worth it. These shrimp are basically almost ready. We want to get them in that boiling water, let them cook in there for another minute or two, and we'll pull them out, chill them, and we'll be ready to serve. We have our lump crab meat. The texture and the flavor of lump crab meat is delicious. It's a cooked crab meat. It can be found frozen or it can be found fresh. You boil down your crabs like you do a lobster. We're going to put them on the bottom of our martini glasses right on top of our mixed greens, and those will be ready. All right, so we have our crab meat, we have our shrimp working, our aioli. And aioli, like I said, is just an emulsification of these fine ingredients. We have 2 egg yolks, 1, 2, well, it almost looks like 3, but there's 2 egg yolks. Large eggs. Get 2 egg yolks in there. We do just a dash of white wine vinegar. And before I get started on this whole thing, I'm going to take my shrimp out and just shock them very quickly right in this bath. It's fine if you get the flavors in there. This is an ice bath with some water. You just want to get them down to a cold temperature as soon as possible. Try not to lose too much flavor and leave them in the water for too long. But these, wow. My best suggestion to you is you make a couple extra that you can eat right before you bring them to the table. Oh boy, this looks good. So shrimp, using bigger shrimp or smaller shrimp, you can do what you like. These are just a nice size. Now I'm just going to throw them right in here so we could get them dried off so when we're ready to use them. And this is going to chill them down just to right where we want them. Nice variation on the shrimp is using a little saffron or turmeric. You could give it a pink color, and that'll just change its color to even darker than what you see here. When I say pink, we're talking about almost a reddish pink color in there. The turmeric will just give it color. The saffron will give it some additional flavor, make it even more Mediterranean. So our shrimp is ready. Now for the hard part, the aioli. Ready for this? Okay. So we have our egg and our white wine vinegar. We're going to just do a pinch of garlic. Extra pinch just for later. And our lemon. And the best way to do it is by squeezing the lemon up. Your pits won't fall in, and we just put a touch of the lemon. Usually you like to have a helping hand hold the bowl steady. In this case, we made a little ring out of our towel, our side towel, and with that ring, it's going to hold it for us. We're going to mix in olive oil, and we're going to drizzle it in slowly, and I mean slowly. So right now, if you have fast forward and you want to see this done, just press it. When you look at it, it's not going to resemble mayonnaise, but it is mayonnaise. Mayonnaise is basically eggs and oil combined. Let's see, we just need a little bit more olive oil. Or, like I said, cheat, use mayonnaise, add all the flavors I'm going to add, and it'll work out just perfectly. So, let's see what we have here. And we have our emulsification. It didn't break. That's what they were all worried about. So, we're going to add some fresh herbs. Some fresh herbs. And that's some basil. I put some thyme in there, some basil. And we're going to add some chives in a little bit. And then our capers. Remember, it's a caper lemon aioli. And your two main ingredients should be capers and lemons. That should be the flavor you get when you eat this. Let's get our martini glasses. Do them in a martini glasses, do them on a plate. Basically, it's your choice where you want to put them in. They are just a nice look this way. And we're just going to pour a little bit of this aioli right over the crab. Right over the crab. Think of a nice, great start to a meal, and you're just bringing these out, and you have these people expecting you're going to tell them you're going to have shrimp cocktail, and you bring these out, and they just see these and go absolutely crazy. You know, you have everything you need there. Nice white wine. I usually use a wine that I like to work with. I'll cook with the wine, and we'll probably serve it too, unless it's a really expensive white wine. But you get something that's decent that everybody will like, a nice spring or summer wine like a Mediterranean white, Sauvignon Blanc. It would just go terrific with this. Think about eating this out on the deck right now and enjoying these 4 per person. Well, you know what the last one looks like because I'm going to eat it myself. But our shrimp and crab martini with our lemon caper aioli or our lemon caper mayonnaise. You can't go wrong with this. It's a wonderful dish. So enjoy.